I think when I was young, doing Under the Dragon, fighting with Bruce Lee. And I was behind the camera, waiting. I just see Bruce Lee, pa, 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 pa. Then I just run up, then he boom, pa.
Jackie Chan reveals Bruce Lee, true power behind the scenes, unseen footage. Jackie Chan has spent decades mesmerizing audiences with jaw-dropping stunts and martial arts mastery, but when it comes to Bruce Lee, even he stands in awe. Behind the cameras, away from the scripted fight scenes, Bruce's true power was something else entirely, something the world never got to see. Now Jackie Chan is finally revealing what really happened behind the scenes, along with unseen footage that could change everything we thought we knew about the legendary fighter. Get ready for a mind-blowing look at Bruce Lee's untold strength. In the early 1970s, Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan were making waves in the world of kung fu movies. Bruce Lee had already cemented his status as a global superstar, while Jackie Chan was a rising talent eager to make his mark. It was only a matter of time before their paths crossed, and when they did, it became a moment that would be remembered forever. Though they had different styles, both shared an unshakable passion for martial arts and cinema. Bruce Lee was known for his intense, lightning-fast combat moves, while Jackie Chan brought a unique blend of humor, acrobatics, and daredevil stunts to the screen. Their brief yet unforgettable encounter highlighted their shared love for martial arts and set the stage for Jackie Chan's long and successful career. Before Bruce Lee's arrival, kung fu movies were already popular in China, but they hadn't yet captured the world's imagination. That all changed in 1971 when Bruce Lee starred in The Big Boss. His raw energy, flawless technique, and magnetic screen presence revolutionized the industry. For the first time, Western audiences were enthralled by the power of kung fu, and Bruce Lee became an international icon almost overnight. His influence was immense. He didn't just star in movies, he changed how martial arts were perceived. He brought realism, speed, and precision into fight scenes, setting a new standard for action films. His legacy still lives on, inspiring generations of martial artists and actors to this day. While Bruce Lee focused on intense, no-nonsense combat, Jackie Chan had a different approach. Trained at the rigorous Peking Opera School, Jackie mastered not only martial arts, but also acrobatics, dance, and stunt performance. His style blended high-energy fight sequences with perfectly timed comedy, making his films thrilling and entertaining at the same time. Unlike Bruce Lee, who emphasized realistic combat, Jackie Chan saw martial arts as a performance art. He brought creativity and physical comedy into his fights, often using everyday objects as weapons and turning danger into an art form. Over the next 3 decades, he would redefine action cinema, cementing himself as one of the most beloved martial arts stars in history. Though Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan never starred in a major film together, their brief on-set encounters are legendary. In fact, Jackie Chan once played a stuntman in Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon, where he was thrown across the screen by Lee himself. That moment became one of Jackie's most cherished memories, as it was the first time he worked with the man who had inspired him. Both legends left a permanent mark on martial arts cinema. Bruce Lee elevated kung fu to a global phenomenon, while Jackie Chan took it in a new direction, blending action with humor and breathtaking stunts. Moving on now, let's take a closer look at the iconic movie, Enter the Dragon. During the making of the legendary movie Enter the Dragon, an interesting moment occurred between Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. At this time, Jackie Chan had not yet become a star, but was working as a stuntman on Bruce Lee's second film, Fist of Fury.
Jackie can do that because I think the height, the body, I looks like a Japanese guy. So I said, okay, I do it. After I do the stunt, the Bruce Lee come, they're quite difficult, the stunt.
In one scene from Fist of Fury, Jackie Chan played one of the many unnamed opponents that Bruce Lee's character had to face. In a video Jackie Chan later shared, he recalled this memorable encounter. As part of the scene, Jackie had to attack Bruce Lee, but during the action, Bruce Lee accidentally struck him across the face with one of his sticks.
He just one stick right on my head. Pa! He missed it, but I do nothing.
Despite the unexpected hit, Bruce Lee kept going and finished the scene without missing a beat. However, as soon as the filming paused, Lee immediately rushed over to Jackie and sincerely apologized for the accident. This moment highlights the professionalism and respect between these two martial arts legends. Bruce Lee's quick apology showed not only his commitment to his craft, but also his genuine care for the people he worked with. It also demonstrated the mutual respect and understanding that would later form a strong bond between Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, paving the way for both of their futures in cinema. Jackie Chan, in his account, admitted that he exaggerated his reaction to the blow just because he enjoyed the attention from his idol. This small incident left a lasting impression on Bruce Lee, who remembered Jackie's name and would sometimes chat with him on set. As a result, Bruce Lee even called on Jackie Chan for additional stunt work in Enter the Dragon. This story sheds light on the incredible influence Bruce Lee had during that time, not only as a martial artist, but also as an icon who inspired everyone around him. His films transformed the kung fu genre and changed the way studios, directors, and producers approached martial arts movies. Lee proved that actors with genuine martial arts skills were crucial for creating authentic kung fu films. This led to the rise of other kung fu stars like Gordon Liu from the Five Venoms, and eventually Jackie Chan himself in the late 1970s. At first, Jackie Chan was seen as the natural successor to Bruce Lee. However, as time passed, studios recognized that Jackie's true brilliance was in creating his own distinct style of movies. Over time, Chan forged his own path and became an icon in his own right. Still, his time working with Bruce Lee had a profound impact on him. Jackie Chan has said that it was this collaboration with Lee that inspired his trademark method of performing his own stunts, which later became a hallmark of his career. After Bruce Lee's tragic death in 1973, the Hong Kong film industry found itself in desperate need of a new martial arts star to fill the monumental gap left by the legendary icon. Among the names considered to take up the mantle was Jackie Chan, who was seen as a strong contender to become the next Bruce Lee. But Jackie Chan made a bold and unconventional choice. He refused to copy Bruce Lee's famous fighting style in his kung fu films of the 1970s. In his autobiography, Never Grow Up, Chan revealed that he had been encouraged to imitate Lee's moves and expressions, but he strongly believed that Bruce Lee was irreplaceable. Jackie knew that trying to replicate Lee's unique style would be pointless and would not suit his own persona. In his book, Chan candidly expressed that he wouldn't bend his own style to fit into the mold of a highly revered colleague. He understood that Bruce Lee's fighting style was unmatched, and attempting to copy it would be an exercise in failure. What's fascinating is that despite their contrasting personalities and career choices, both Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee had something in common. They both studied Wing Chun, a martial art focused on counterattacking. However, Jackie's path through Wing Chun was influenced by his extensive training in both northern and southern Shaolin Kung Fu, which led him to develop an incredibly diverse and unique approach to martial arts. While Bruce Lee concentrated on speed and power, Jackie Chan's fighting style evolved into something far more unconventional. He embraced acrobatics, making his martial arts moves not only fast, but also highly imaginative and graceful. Jackie's moves were fluid and unpredictable, leaving audiences astounded by his impressive ability to improvise. Jackie Chan's decision to carve out his own distinct path led to a brilliant and unforgettable career. His films didn't just showcase his breathtaking fighting skills, but also his incredible sense of humor and natural charm. Audiences all over the world became enamored with his electrifying blend of heart-pounding action and hilarious comedy, quickly realizing that Jackie Chan was more than just a replacement for Bruce Lee. He was a unique force of his own in the martial arts world. As Jackie Chan's fame grew to astronomical levels, he became a vocal defender of Bruce Lee's legacy. Speaking out against the conspiracy theories surrounding Bruce's untimely death, Jackie took it upon himself to clear the air, making sure that the truth behind Bruce's passing was known and that his iconic legacy remained respected and untarnished. Even though Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee had different approaches to martial arts, with Jackie bringing acrobatic flair to his fighting style and Bruce focusing on power and speed, their contributions to the martial arts world are forever linked. Both martial artists carved indelible marks in film history, solidifying their places as legends. Jackie Chan continues to honor Bruce Lee's memory while blazing his own trail. In an interview, the host asked Jackie Chan a very interesting question. Who would win in a fight if both he and Bruce Lee were at their peak? Jackie Chan gave a surprising and honest answer that left no room for doubt. He immediately said, Bruce Lee, showing great respect for the martial arts legend. He explained that Bruce Lee had incredible physical abilities, including very low body fat, impressive muscle tone, and unique body features, like having only one bone in his forearm. Jackie Chan, in a light-hearted manner, pointed out that he's taller and slightly bigger than Bruce Lee. However, he quickly admitted that Bruce Lee's muscles and strength were far greater than his own. Despite the differences, Jackie Chan spoke with deep admiration for Bruce Lee, sharing that he had actually worked as a stuntman in some of Bruce Lee's films. He recalled how humble Bruce Lee was and how much respect he showed to everyone around him. Jackie Chan also joked about how, if people were going to exaggerate Bruce Lee's abilities, he could create his own fighting style, perhaps calling it Jackie Kundo or Chan Kundo. But he humbly dismissed this idea, saying it wasn't necessary. Bruce Lee was much more than just an incredible fighter. He was a man of culture with an insatiable thirst for knowledge. During his time at the University of Washington, he didn't just focus on martial arts. He dived into the worlds of drama, philosophy, and psychology, fully immersing himself in these fascinating subjects. His passion for learning didn't stop there. Lee was a devoted reader, building an impressive collection of books that covered a wide range of topics. His shelves were especially full of works on philosophy and martial arts, which fed his intellect and broadened his understanding of the world. The philosophies of Buddhism and Taoism had a profound impact on Bruce Lee, shaping his personal worldview. These ancient teachings became a central part of his life, and he dedicated a lot of time to writing about them. In a series of free verse poems, he explored their deep ideas and how they could be applied to daily life. His writings not only showcased his physical prowess, but also revealed his intellectual depth, making it clear that Bruce Lee's mind was as sharp as his body. But Bruce Lee's talents weren't limited to intellectual pursuits. He also had a surprising and graceful skill: dance. In his youth, Lee became passionate about cha-cha dancing and competed in dance tournaments. At just 18 years old, he won a dance competition in Hong Kong. His dedication to the art was evident in a special notebook where he carefully sketched 108 different cha-cha moves. This devotion to dance reflected his discipline and versatility, showing that he was a master of both mind and body. On the other side of the entertainment world, Jackie Chan also had talents that went beyond acting. In the 1980s, he ventured into music, using the skills he developed during his time at the Peking Opera School. He began producing music and even sang the theme songs for some of his films, infusing them with his signature charisma. Jackie Chan's musical talents weren't just confined to his movies. He also performed at major events, including the closing ceremony of the 2008 Beijing Olympics. His ability to captivate audiences both as an actor and a musician highlighted his remarkable versatility as an entertainer. In a revealing 1997 interview with Richard James Havis of The Post, Jackie Chan opened up about his deep admiration for Bruce Lee and the invaluable lessons he learned from the martial arts legend.
I just talked to Bruce Lee. The punch.
Chan spoke not only of Lee's impressive physical skills, but also of the way Lee carried himself, with great respect for his charisma. the power in his punches, and the way he spoke. Bruce Lee's influence on Jackie Chan was profound, serving as both a source of inspiration and a motivation for Chan's own career in martial arts. One of the most important lessons Chan took from Lee was understanding the immense pressure and expectations that come with being a martial arts icon. Lee was constantly under scrutiny, always having to prove himself in an industry that demanded the best. As Chan reflected on this, he realized the importance of not feeling the need to always be a superhero or striving to meet impossible expectations. He saw that it was far more valuable to be true to oneself and focus on personal growth, rather than trying to live up to superhuman standards. This key insight shaped Chan's approach to his career, helping him recognize that it was essential to embrace his own unique talents and limitations, instead of trying to imitate someone else's success. By recognizing the intense pressures Lee faced and learning from his experiences, Jackie Chan gained a deeper understanding of how to navigate the martial arts world and the entertainment industry as a whole. His admiration for Bruce Lee and his willingness to share these lessons in the interview further.
He's a very nice person and very strange guy.
Highlighted the lasting impact Lee had on the martial arts community. Lee's legacy wasn't just about his physical prowess or his iconic status, but also the wisdom he passed on to those who followed in his footsteps. From being seen as the picture of health and strength to an untimely death at just 32, the mysterious circumstances surrounding Bruce Lee's passing have intrigued the world for over 50 years. But now, brace yourself for an astonishing revelation, as Jackie Chan, a close friend and fellow actor, finally reveals the truth behind Bruce Lee's real cause of death in an eye-opening interview on the popular talk show Sway's Universe. In this candid conversation, Jackie Chan opens up about his personal experiences.
And at that time, I earned about $15 a day.
Working alongside the legendary Bruce Lee in their early acting days. While sharing his admiration for Lee's incredible talent and kind personality, the host shifts the discussion to the dark rumors that have lingered around Lee's death. For decades, whispers about triads, a notorious criminal syndicate, and even a supposed family curse have swirled around, casting a shadow over the martial arts icon's tragic end. As the host presses further into these conspiracy theories, Jackie Chan's confusion becomes evident. He can't understand how such outlandish rumors gained any traction. With a chuckle, Jackie dismisses the wild speculations and brings clarity to the truth that only those in Hong Kong, Bruce Lee's hometown, truly know. He mentions the official autopsy report, which declared Bruce Lee's cause of death as death by misadventure. But what does this really mean? The pieces of the puzzle start to come together. On the fateful day of his passing, Bruce Lee had been battling severe headaches, similar to an episode that had occurred during the filming of Enter the Dragon. Suddenly, he collapsed, suffering from seizures, and was rushed to the hospital. Doctors diagnosed him with cerebral edema, a condition where the brain swells. After receiving treatment, Bruce seemed to recover and returned to his vibrant self within days. However, fate had something else in store. In June of 1973, the headaches returned, and Lee took a painkiller containing meprobamate. Unbeknownst to anyone at the time, this medication triggered an allergic reaction that ultimately proved fatal. The term death by misadventure is defined as an unfortunate and tragic event that results from an individual taking a risky chance, something Lee had unknowingly done with the painkiller. But then, the plot thickens. Jackie Chan's careful omission of a specific name during the interview raises eyebrows. It was at a friend's house that Lee was found unresponsive, but the identity of this friend remains shrouded in mystery. Speculation soon focuses on Betty Ting, a former Taiwanese actress with whom Bruce Lee was rumored to have had an affair. Some even suggest that she may have been involved in his death. Decades later, Betty Ting shocks the world by admitting to the affair, even writing a book called The Best Time with Bruce Lee, promising to reveal all the intimate details of their relationship. However, as her confession stirs anticipation, doubts begin to grow. Was she hiding something darker? Let's explore further. Bruce Lee's life, though tragically short, left a lasting impact on the world that is still felt today. By bringing Chinese martial arts to the United States, he completely changed the way Asian men were portrayed in American media. With his electrifying presence and unmatched skills, Bruce Lee broke down stereotypes and became an inspiration for generations. His films were revolutionary, sparking a global kung fu craze that captivated audiences everywhere as they watched in awe at his incredible fighting ability. The influence of his movies was so powerful that it sparked a wave of imitators and gave rise to countless action films featuring other martial artists, such as Steven Seagal and Jean-Claude Van Damme. But Bruce Lee's legacy didn't stop at the movies. He was a true innovator in the world of combat sports. He created Jeet Kune Do, or the Way of the Intercepting Fist, a martial art that introduced a new, dynamic approach to fighting. Jeet Kune Do focused on being adaptable and efficient, encouraging fighters to break free from rigid techniques and instead embrace the natural flow of combat. It's no wonder that Bruce Lee is often called the father of mixed martial arts. His revolutionary ideas helped lay the foundation for the rapid growth of the UFC and the evolution of combat sports in general. Beyond sports, Bruce Lee's influence reached deeply into popular culture. Films like Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill paid tribute to his legendary fight scenes, while the hugely successful Ip Man series drew inspiration from his life and philosophy, highlighting the lasting power of his legend. Though Jackie Chan has made his own significant mark in entertainment, Bruce Lee's influence stands unmatched. He broke down cultural barriers, uniting Eastern and Western worlds through his talent and vision. Bruce Lee became a symbol of strength, unity, and empowerment, and his magnetic personality and profound wisdom continue to inspire and motivate people around the globe. How was Bruce Lee's humble beginnings? Let's find out. Bruce Lee was originally named Lee Jun Fan. His father, Lee Hoi Chuen, was a famous Cantonese opera singer from Hong Kong. His mother, Grace Ho, came from Shanghai and had an Eurasian heritage. In December 1939, Bruce's parents traveled to California for an international opera tour in San Francisco's Chinatown. Bruce was born there on November 27, 1940, which granted him U.S. citizenship due to American laws that give citizenship to anyone born on U.S. soil. When he was just 4 months old, in April 1941, the Lee family returned to Hong Kong. However, their lives soon became more challenging. In December 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on Hong Kong as part of World War II, and the city was under Japanese occupation for the next 4 years, bringing significant hardships to the Lee family. On his mother's side, Bruce's heritage was diverse. His maternal grandfather was Cantonese, while his maternal grandmother was English. Additionally, his great-uncle, Robert Hotung, was a prominent Hong Kong businessman with an interesting background, being of Dutch, Jewish, and Cantonese descent. While studying at the University of Washington, Bruce met Linda Emery, whom he married secretly in 1964 due to racial laws in some U.S. states. They had 2 children, Brandon and Shannon. After Bruce's death, Linda continued to promote his martial art, Jeet Kune Do, and wrote books about him, including Bruce Lee, The Man Only I Knew. Lee passed away when his son, Brandon, was just 8 years old. During his life, Lee taught Brandon martial arts and often took him to film sets. This sparked Brandon's interest in acting, leading him to pursue it and study the craft. What do you think of Jackie Chan's mind-blowing revelation about Bruce Lee? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe.